I used to believe that if you worked hard, loved your family, and stayed loyal, they would stand by you no matter what. That's what family was supposed to mean. But now I realize I was living in a fantasy. My name is Daniel. I'm 26 years old. For as long as I can remember, my parents made me feel like I carried the responsibility of 2 children on my shoulders. Myself and my younger brother, Michael. Michael is 23, but you wouldn't know it from the way my parents treat him. He's always been the golden boy, the one who never had to face consequences, the one who could throw tantrums, scream, and even fail out of school. And somehow, my parents would bend over backward to defend him. And me? I was the responsible one, the one who had to keep the peace, the one who cleaned up after him, who made excuses to relatives, who paid my own bills while he borrowed money and never paid it back. I thought I could live with that. I thought if I just kept working, kept proving myself, maybe one day they would see me for who I really was. But everything changed one night. It was a Friday evening, and I had stopped by my parents' house for dinner. I wasn't planning on staying long. I had a long week at work, and all I wanted was a quiet night to myself. But Mom had insisted. "It's been weeks, Daniel," she said over the phone earlier. "You barely visit anymore. Your brother will be here too, please." So I went. When I arrived, the table was already set. Mom had cooked roast chicken, mashed potatoes, and her usual green bean casserole. Dad sat at the head of the table, flipping through the newspaper. Michael was slouched in his chair, scrolling on his phone. "Hey," I greeted, trying to sound cheerful. "About time," Dad muttered without looking up. I bit my tongue. It was always like this. Dinner started quietly. Mom asked about work. I told her about the new project my company had taken on. She nodded politely, clearly distracted by Michael, who was pouting at his plate. "What's wrong?" Mom asked him gently. Michael sighed dramatically. "I can't believe this. Jessica left me. She said I wasn't going anywhere in life. Can you believe that?" Mom gasped. "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. That girl never appreciated you." My fork froze halfway to my mouth. Jessica was right. Michael had no job, no plans, no drive. But I kept quiet. Dad put his paper down. "Don't worry, son. She'll regret it one day. You're a catch." Michael's eyes flicked to me then, sharp and bitter. "You know why she left me? Because of him." He jabbed a finger in my direction. I blinked. "What?" "You!" he snapped. "You ruin everything for me. Every single time. She was always comparing me to you. Your stupid job. Your stupid car, your stupid life. You've made me look worthless since the day I was born." My chest tightened. I let out a nervous laugh. "Michael, that's not fair. I never—" "Shut up," he roared, slamming his fist on the table. The dishes rattled. "You think you're so perfect? You think just because you pay your bills and wear your little suits that you're better than me? You ruined my life, Daniel. You ruined it." I looked at Mom and Dad, waiting for them to step in, to tell him he was out of line, to defend me just once. But instead, Mom's face twisted with anger, not at him, but at me. "Daniel," she said sharply, "why do you always have to rub your success in his face? Do you know how hard life is for your brother?" I stared at her in disbelief. "What are you talking about?" "I didn't do anything. He's the one yelling at me." Dad joined in, his voice cold. "You could at least try to be more understanding. Not everyone can be like you." "Understanding?" My voice cracked. "I've been nothing but understanding my whole life. I've bailed him out, defended him, covered for him. And you're blaming me?" Michael sneered. "You're pathetic. Always playing the victim. Maybe you should just leave if you hate it here so much." Something inside me broke in that moment. I pushed back my chair and stood up. My hands were shaking. "Fine," I said quietly. "You want me to leave? Then I'll leave." Mom's face paled. "Daniel, sit down. Don't be dramatic." But I couldn't. I couldn't stay another second in that house. I grabbed my jacket from the back of the chair and walked to the door. "Daniel," Dad barked. "Don't you dare walk out that door." I hesitated for only a moment. Then I stepped outside, closing the door behind me. The night air hit my face, cool and sharp. For the first time in years, I felt like I could breathe. That was 2 weeks ago. I haven't gone back since. I rented a small apartment across town. Cheap. Nothing special. The walls are thin and the neighbors are noisy. But it's mine. It's quiet. And for once I don't feel like I'm suffocating. But this morning, everything changed. When I woke up, my phone was buzzing. 14 missed calls, Mom, Dad, even Michael. My voicemail was full, filled with desperate voices. Daniel, please answer. We didn't mean it. Come home. Your brother needs you. You can't just abandon your family like this. Daniel, please, please. I stared at the screen, my stomach twisting. A part of me wanted to call back, to give in like I always had, to keep being the responsible one. But another part of me, the part that had been silent for so long, whispered, "What about you? Who takes care of you?" For the first time in my life, I didn't know what to do.